What's up everybody, welcome back to the Art of Crypto, the birthplace of absolutely legendary gains. In this video, we will be taking a look at Chainlink and how I believe you should be trading Chainlink in the coming day or couple of days. But before we dive right into it, I just wanted to let you know that it hasn't even been a week since I opened up the private Discord server, and look, 40% 5 days, 130%, 20%, 34%, we have been killing the markets. So people are literally making back the membership fee in their first day. So if you're not already in this group, I want you to get in now before the remaining 23 spots are taken up. But anyways, back to Chainlink. So right off the bat, I want to bring your attention to market Cipher. So notice how that the money flow has been curving up very nicely, and now it is starting to look like it's curving down very nicely as well. And not just that, but we are having a shift in momentum right now. If you notice here, momentum is dying down on market Cipher. And usually what happens next is momentum sort of does something like this, but basically the price is coming down. Right, at least that's what it appears to be doing right now on the 4-hourly chart. Am I saying this is going to happen? Not exactly. So let's just dive deeper into this. So at the moment, Chainlink is finding pretty good support at the 21 EMA, which is this yellow line right here. But here's the thing, we know that momentum is dying down. So I'm actually expecting Chainlink to come all the way down to this 50 EMA right here, which is this gray line. Now here's the important thing about this 50 EMA. If you look back at the past, you can see that this line right here at 44.5 is actually the previous all-time high for Chainlink. And right now we have confluence from previous all-time high and the 50 EMA. Because if you notice, like, the reason why I'm saying this is important is because notice how once we broke above this level, we didn't really come back down and retest it, except for this single instance right here. But other than that, we haven't came back down to 44.5 to retest it. And I always like to say that previous resistance becomes future support. So this was where the previous all-time high got rejected at. So now it makes sense that this level is going to hold as support. So here is how I would trade Chainlink. So we know now from the 4-hourly market Cipher that the momentum is dying down, which means we should be expecting this 21 EMA to break and for the price to come at least back down to 44.5. And here's the beautiful thing. So in my private group, I have already called that we should set a limit order at 44.6 because 44.5 is a beautiful number and you might have a chance that it doesn't get filled. So if I was looking for an entry into Chainlink, I would definitely place a bid at this level, and at this level right here. Not only are they at levels where there are major moving averages, but if you look back into the past, you can see that these levels were quite significant support and resistance levels. So 100% these three levels I would dollar cost average down. And here's the thing about Chainlink. I was calling Chainlink and other Oracle cryptos way before Chainlink made this massive pump. And again, if you were in the private Discord group, you would have caught this pump for about 40% profits. But I digress. So right now, if you're looking for a second entry into Chainlink, because here's the thing, I believe Chainlink is going to be really bullish for the whole month of May, right? Chainlink and oracles in general, they are going to do really well. Because here's the thing, if we go to the Link Bitcoin chart, you can see that this level right here at about 72,000 Satoshis was quite a significant level of resistance for Chainlink. But recently, we have broke above it, which means if we zoom out and look closer, this is sort of like a rounded bottom pattern, right? And you know how rounded bottoms tend to play out. Rounded bottoms pays the bills, right? So Chainlink is actually about to go absolutely parabolic. So it would do you well if you could position yourself into Chainlink before it continues this parabolic move. Because remember, the thing about parabolas is there is base 1, this is probably base 2, and then base 3 and base 4, right? We're probably just at base 2 right now. So you're still not late in the Chainlink. In fact, Chainlink, I'm expecting like $100, $200 Chainlink by the end of maybe June. So that's my Chainlink price prediction. I know it seems a bit hard to believe, but trust me, we were calling this pump like way before this pump happened, and there is still more to come, right? Chainlink is going to be one of my biggest holdings in the month of May, probably up to June. So Chainlink, definitely bullish. If you were trying to get into Chainlink, these three levels for sure, right? Dollar cost average, I don't know where it's going to be the bottom. In fact, I'm pretty confident that the $38 level will be the bottom of Chainlink if it does dump all the way down there. But if all else fails, this would be the final line of support at $29. If you can get Chainlink at $29, holy, can you imagine getting Chainlink at $29 and then cashing out at $200? That's about like what, 6-7x return. So it's just get into Chainlink, guys. Chainlink, oracles like Band USDT, like TRB, stuff like DIA, all of these are good picks for the month of May. These are my altcoin swing trades for the next couple of months, I believe. Now let's discuss a bullish scenario, because in this channel we are grand strategists. We don't want to be overly biased and say that Chainlink is absolutely going to dump to these levels, but I do believe that the next logical course of action for Chainlink will be 44.5. But what if we get a bounce here? In order to see if we will get a bounce, we have to go onto a lower time frame, and as you can see that on the 1 hourly, we seem to be close to forming a bottom, and in fact I believe that this bottom right here will be formed at the $47 level, where we will get a short little bounce, maybe up to 48, at most 49, and then we will probably come back down to retest our previous all-time high. So if you were looking to get into a long right away, you could actually look to get in, set a limit order at $47 and ride it all the way up till about $48, which is about a 2% gain. Still, if you're on leverage, 2% can be quite decent gains. But here's the other thing that I want you to keep in mind. Right now, Bitcoin is at resistance and Dogecoin is sucking all the liquidity from the markets right now. Everyone's really hyped up for the Elon Musk SNL. So honestly, just today and perhaps tomorrow, just this weekend, I would actually stay out of the market. It would do you well to stay out of the markets, right? Because I always like to say this, it's not always about being in a trade for you to make money, because as long as you're not losing money, you're already ahead of 90% of the herd. So in times like this, it pays, seriously, it really pays to be patient, right? Stay out of the markets, because right now, with Doge sucking out all the liquidity and Bitcoin being quite uncertain, you're seeing price action be very choppy in the markets right now. It's not fun trading in these market conditions. If you happen to be able to make money in these market conditions, then good for you, but chances are the risk is going to be inherently higher. So just for this weekend, I would actually take a break, right? And right now, BTC dominance is at a very key level. In fact, you can see Bitcoin dominance is bouncing right now. So seriously, wait a couple of days and just see where this plays out, right? But I gave you the limit orders for Chainlink. And if you're in the group, you know that I am an expert at sniping these entries, right? I said limit long at 2.3. Look, that wick came down to 2.3 and bounced, right? I caught the bottom on that one. And it's not just that, man. I called a sniper entry on BitTorrent. I called a sniper entry on Bell. I called a sniper entry on QNT. I gave exact limit orders for getting into these trades. So if you're looking to get into Chainlink, use these limit orders. You will not be disappointed, right? But as always, dollar cost average in, because I don't know where will be the bottom. We might very well see a little altcoin dip over the next few days. I'm not saying it will happen, but there is quite a potential for that to happen, simply due to Bitcoin dominance bouncing right now. And Bitcoin, let's just say, just take the next couple of days, maybe 3 days off, just sit on the sidelines and watch what the market does. And if you have altcoins that are in profits right now, I would take some of them, and just patience pays. So just be patient, don't overtrade, and definitely do not overly expose yourself to risk right now, because the market conditions are definitely not pretty. And again, there are only 23 spots left in the Discord group. If you're serious about doing crypto for a very long time, this is where you will be able to start on the right foot, get a good foundation in, and the knowledge that you will acquire in this group is going to stay with you for a lifetime, and it will help you to make money in any sort of market, whether it be a bull market or a bear market. So if you're interested in this Discord, there are only 23 spots left. Get in while you still can. And with that said, my friend, may the gains be with you, and peace.